What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some more NBA news to of course be talking about with you guys. For those of you who didn't see this, a couple of months ago it was actually very much rumored that the Cleveland Cavaliers were interested in the GOAT, the Caruso, the greatest player of all time to ever step on an NBA court. It was very much rumored that the Cavs were highly interested in bringing him, into the team to add some nice defense. Of course, a player that's still pretty good at shooting, to be honest. And of course, to come off the bench and play some backup point guard and shooting guard position. We all heard those rumors, but it is now currently being reported even more that Alex Caruso to the land is a very big possibility and is reportedly very high on the Cavs radar right now. And this is all being reported by Chris Fetter, who is one of the, most known Cleveland Cavaliers reporters. So this is pretty crazy to kind of see this happen. We also saw Cleveland.com, the official website, kind of report this as well, which I guess kind of tied into Chris Fetter's, kind of his rumors on the whole entire situation. But Alex Caruso, the dude is one of the most elite role players in the NBA, in my opinion. Like, this guy, I know some people might say he's a little bit overrated, but he's that type of dude that will come in and he'll do everything for you. Like, I literally saw people recently kind of switch up on him. Like, some people were calling him the GOAT a couple months ago, and then after the playoffs, he was literally one of the best players. Some people said he was really good. Some other people said he just didn't do as much for the season. But look, I know he only averaged 6.4 points per game in 21 minutes and 2.8 assists on 2.9 rebounds. But this dude's defense was elite. He literally guarded multiple different players and was still 40% from three. He was a very nice player. And if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers, then you can bring this dude in for like 3 years, like $7 million per season or something off the bench, which is much more than he'll probably still be getting from the Los Angeles Lakers. Then that's a big win. He'll come in and definitely play a lot of good minutes at that backup point guard and shooting guard position. Look, he's not a great playmaker necessarily. He's a decent one, but not a terrific one. But this guy will still come in and he'll do his job. And what I'm saying by this is that he will come in and play that backup point guard and shooting guard. But there is a chance that, he will play a lot of starting games, especially if they're trading Colin Sexton away. And, of course, Darius Garland has a couple of injuries here and there. While if he was on the Lakers, he'd probably still play, the same 20 to 21 minutes per game, off the bench. But at the Cavs, I think he'll expand much more. He'll probably average around 20, but when they have injuries, this dude will probably average around 30 minutes per game off the bench. Plus, it'd be good to have, that dude that's, entering his prime. Get someone like that into the team. I feel like the Cavs haven't had, a guy in a while that's, really entering their prime to come into the team. Like, some of the players the Cavs have brought in have either been really young or just aging and just haven't been a good situation. We're probably not really too much of a valuable player, I suppose, to kind of get. But, yeah, it does make for a very interesting, I guess, conversation on how they will all, of course, be going about this. And it's really on how Alex Caruso looks about this. Will he go and, sign for a couple million cheaper to remain with the Lakers? Or will he go to the Cavs where he'll make much more money and get a much more bigger role? Of course, he can do that. But the thing is, he probably won't be in a championship contention. Whether, it will be on the Lakers, though, he would be on a pretty much like a championship contention, in my opinion. Especially if they're going out and getting Russell Westbrook. There's a big rumor that they are very interested in getting Russ as well, which could kind of be a pretty interesting prospect, in my opinion, to maybe see. And then, of course, that trade, it's been reported, will be Dennis Schroeder. I think it was, Talon Horton-Tucker, Kyle Kuzma, etc. So a lot to kind of work with there, in my opinion. So a lot of that kind of stuff will kind of take care of itself. But yeah, the Lakers got to be smart with how they move around here. I believe Caruso is on less than a $4 million contract right now, the Lakers, and I believe he'll be getting about a $7 to $8 million per, year type contract. So that's kind of a deal he probably won't refuse, and he'll have a much bigger and much more expanded role in the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a very good opportunity for Alex Caruso. Will he take it? I think so. I have a feeling Caruso will be very interested in joining a team like the Cavs. Plus, they're a smaller market team, which Caruso said before that if it wasn't for the Lakers, he probably would be playing on a small market team by now, but he has wanted to be very loyal to them. You know, I believe he said, you know, something like he thought he'd be like a San Antonio player and then he's just been a Lakers player. I don't know, it's pretty interesting to kind of see how this will all go. But of course, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRO/vlogging channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to leave a comment. What are your thoughts and opinions on this? Would Alex Caruso be a good fit for Cleveland, the Cleveland Cavaliers, or should he stay loyal and, re-sign with the Los Angeles Lakers? Definitely let me know all of your thoughts and opinions on this down below. Of course, don't forget to check out my podcast as well if you haven't already, which I will all be linking in the description down below. But that's all. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.